online beekeeping course is suited for anybody that is interested in bees or beekeeping. It's going to give you a basic knowledge and understanding about this fascinating little insect. As I said, this little insect, it takes its whole lifetime to produce 1 teaspoonful of honey. You know, that honey that we take and we put on our porridge in the morning without thinking about it. The work that goes into producing that honey is unbelievable. Next week it'll be more about bees and beekeeping. We'll start with the anatomy of a bee. So it's looking at what a bee is made up of, how many legs, how many wings, how many eyes, and all that end of things. And this is where the bees store all the honey. And then it's broken down into individual parts, and this is called a frame. And in the center of the frame you have foundation, so that's beeswax foundation. And I'm just going to show it to you in more detail here. You start your beekeeping and you order your frames or foundation from your supplier. They will come unassembled like this. But to stop the queen coming up and laying eggs in your honey, you have what's called a queen excluder. And the normal worker bees can get through that because they're smaller. But the queen, because she's that much bigger, cannot get through that mesh. And she stays down here in the bottom box. But in order to get the honey out of those skeps, the beekeeper had to kill the bees.
Skeps didn't have frames. They were just an internal bell shape that the bees built in however they liked. There was no separating combs or frames. There were no frames. This meant that the frames could be lifted up, inspected, and placed back down, or moved, or interchanged. This was huge. This means now you can look for disease. You can look for evidence of swarming. You can diagnose your hive because you can see every element of it.
Is that she had the bees in skeps, and the raiders came to raid the village down in Ballyvorney in Cork, and she threw the skeps at the raiders, and of course the bees came out and attacked the raiders and they headed off.